Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Bird's Nest Designs. My name is Denise Cox, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Saskatchewan, Canada. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Sue. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Carol. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me on this Thursday evening. I have so much to share with you all tonight, including a beautiful fun fold card using the Unbounded Beauty Designer Series paper. This has definitely been a fan favorite, this paper. So I'm excited to share another idea of how you can showcase this beautiful paper in your paper crafting. Hi, Mary. Welcome. Okay, so it is yet another chilly day here in Archibald. I actually just took my shawl off. I was wearing it all day long, and it's a little bit crazy. Hello, Marva. Welcome. Okay, so let's get started with some of the things I want to talk about first, and then we'll do some stamping. So, hi, Rosemary. Good morning, all the way from Australia. Okay, so I have a few classes and stuff going on at the moment, and I want to quickly show you guys show you and talk about what these classes all entail. So let me just flash the camera down a little bit right now, and we'll go over that, and then I'll pop back, and then we'll do some stamping. Okay, sound good? All right. So don't forget, keep those comments coming. I love to know who I'm here stamping with live. And if you're catching the replay, please say hello so I can welcome you in there too. I do really love to know who's here with me. Okay, so I'm going to flip down to my desk. Now this, we're just going to move off to the side for a second. So first off, deadline for this beautiful pocket folio class is Saturday. So my friend Michelle Litwiller from Owlstar Stampers, her and I have paired up again to bring you this fun class. So you have two options when you sign up. You can sign up for this mini album featuring the Take to the Sky Designer Series paper, or you can sign up and choose the Unbounded Beauty Designer Series paper class. Or if you love them both, then there is an option to get both of them. So the really great thing about this is it showcases the Designer Series paper. There's not a ton of other supplies needed. The only stamping on both of these albums is actually the front cover. So if you don't have what we used, then you can switch it up very easily. So let me just flip through real quick and show you if you've missed the sneak peeks. These are little mini albums that can hold your most precious memories, little memorabilia. They make fabulous gifts and little keepsakes as well. So lots of room for your photos. It's going to be a super fun class. It's been overly popular already, which is so exciting for both of us. So we've got that one, and then here is the Unbounded Beauty one. I'll just flip through really quickly for you. Same style, same layout. We've added some ribbon into this one just to show you, but of course you can add ribbon into your Take to the Sky one as well. So yeah, lots of options with these. So the sign up for that ends on Saturday. So don't miss out because you'll be sad. Don't miss out. Okay, so that is class number 1. That one registration closes on the 29th. So be sure to get it in. I need to get the supplies ordered on the 30th, and I hope to have those classes out by July 12th. So all of my classes I'm going to talk about can be found on my website. The link is in the description, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. And I'll also just pop it up here really quick. So you can just go to my website, createwithbirdsnest.ca, go to classes, and there it will be all my offerings at the moment. Okay. All right. The next one is brand new. It is so brand new that I haven't even got the email sent out. It's not updated on my blog, but I'm going to share it with you guys because I am so excited. Okay. So I have a monthly card club called Creatively Hatched. And every month, my subscribers get a beautiful kit filled with all kinds of Stampin' Up! Product, and they get to make 8 cards. You can do a membership where you renew every month automatically, or you can do a one-time. This month, I'm switching it up, and we're going to do something super cool. So I see that Kathy's on here, and Kathy, you're going to love this. She's in my club, so I know she's going to like this one too. All right, so here we're going to make this cute box. Isn't this fabulous, you guys? Oh my goodness. And then inside of this, there's 6 cards and envelopes. See how those fit so perfectly in there? And I'm going to show you really quickly what the cards look like. So So you're going to get to make, like I said, there's 6 of them. Okay, this is all going to go out in an email tomorrow. So don't worry, haven't missed it. The deadline to register will be July 10th. It's always the 10th of the month for Creatively Hatched. So here in Canada, when you register, it is $52 if you do a monthly subscription and $57 if you just do the 1 month. So what do you guys think? What do you think of those classes? Isn't that a beautiful class? I am so happy with the way this box turned out. And it, of course, features the Frames and Flowers Designer Series paper, which again has been another fan favorite. So I'm excited for that one. Okay, so you can go to my website. You'll see Creatively Hatched. It still has last month's graphic, but the information is all there and the link to subscribe is there. I will have that all updated and sent out in an email tomorrow. So watch for that. Okay. Lastly, I'm not going to share the whole thing because it's kind of awkward in the camera, but I do have a monthly scrapbook club. And what's really great and unique about this one is that you can join from anywhere in the world. So if you live here in Canada, then you can sign up and get the kit, and it's going to come with all of the supplies you need, plus instructions and extra stuff for you to play with when you're finished. Or you can join from anywhere in the world and just get the tutorial. So there's 2 different options. This month for July, I'm featuring the Latte Love, and I'm just going to really quickly show you guys. So there's page 1. You do get to make a total of 5 layouts. 2 of them are double and 1 is single. So then we have this fun one here, okay? And we have, lastly, let's see how it goes. We have this one here. So just a little, which way am I going? That way. Little sneak peek of those. So all of that information can be found on my blog. So head on over there, don't miss out, and join in on the fun of stamping and creating with us. Okay, now are you guys ready to do a card? I am. I'm so excited to do this one with you guys. And I think it's going to be super fun. So let me flip the camera down. All right. Okay, so the card we're making is a fun fold, as I mentioned. I'm going to need your guys' input a little bit along the way, so be ready at your keyboard or on your phone to leave me a comment and let me know your votes. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with a 5 1/4 by 12-inch piece of Designer Series paper. This can be any pattern you want. I've chosen this one with the back being this beautiful summer splash. Okay, I just need to grab my scoreboard. So we need our Simply Scored tool here. And we're going to lay our 5 1/4 by 12 piece up there along the top. Don't worry about writing these all down right now. They will be in my blog post tomorrow. So you can grab them all there. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to score this. And it's going to get scored at 2, 4, 8, and 10. So I'm going to go 2, 4, 8, and 10. Okay, so that is step number 1. Get that piece cut and scored. Next, what we're going to do is you're going to need a ruler and a pencil. And we're going to mark down 2 inches from the top on this side. Okay, so I'm going to put a 2-inch mark there. And then over here on this side, I'm also going to make a 2-inch mark. Okay, so now I need my paper trimmer over here underneath my floor pal, of course. Okay, so we're going to grab this paper trimmer, and what we're going to do is cut these on an angle. So I'm going to line up. We want to go, so remember there was a 2, a 4, a 6, and an 8 score line. We're going to go from our 2-inch mark here to the 8-inch, and then we're going to go from the 2-inch into the 4-inch. Okay, so I'm going to line those up in the track like that. And then we can just slice that off. Now keep this, you're going to want to use that. And then we're going to do the same over here, but I'm going to flip this around. So there's my mark there and there. You guys following along so far? Okay. We're gonna score that. Okay, so now we have this piece like that. Now I'm gonna show you when we're done the original card that I created, but we're doing this one slightly different. So what you're gonna do now is fold them in. So you're gonna fold in on that first 8-inch over here. And make sure you're bone folding to make sure it's nice and crisp. And then on this one, you're gonna fold it back like that. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same thing over here. So we're gonna fold in. Oops. Okay, so score that. And then we're gonna keep, oh, no, keep that one where it belongs. We're gonna open this like that, and we'll score our bone fold along there. Okay, so there we have like a really kind of cool card fold. And it shows that beautiful paper. Isn't that gorgeous? What do you guys think of the paper? Leave me a comment and let me know. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do now that we have that mechanism part working, we're gonna decorate it up. So I've got a bunch of pieces here already cut out. Our card base is going to be just a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of Summer Splash. Now you can use any color, of course, that coordinates with your card, with your designer paper. And we're going to glue that on like that. Let me go ahead and do that. Sue says she loves the paper. It is so pretty. I love it too, Sue. Okay, so now holding this closed, you're going to want to center it on this piece here. Okay. All right, so now we have this fun card. So remember those pieces I told you to keep, these guys right here? We're going to add those onto our card to add a little bit more color, so to speak. So now I'm going to take that one and I'm going to attach it just like that. Actually, you know what we're going to do first? Getting ahead of myself a little bit. When you cut this piece off, there's still that score line on there. You actually want to come in here and trim it off at that score line. Okay, and then we'll do the same here. Okay, you could use your paper trimmer too, but for me, the scissors were just easier. So then we're going to come in and we're going to attach those there to give it even more element, color, and design. We can go ahead and attach. I'm going to line it up in this bottom corner. I think that'll be a bit easier. There we go. And then we'll open up this side and do the same. So in my Bird's Nest Stampers team, so that's my team of demonstrators, we do a mystery stamping every month in our team meeting. And this was the mystery stamping for May, and we all had so much fun creating these cards. Okay, so there is our pattern. Do you see how it made that kind of like, they're called like a hexagon? I don't know what that's called. Hexagon? Anyway, it's made that nice shape in there to kind of focal on those floral images. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take some ribbon. Here's where I need you guys to give me some input. We are going to put ribbon around this card. Do you think we should use Pretty in Pink to kind of pull out some of the pink in these flowers, or Summer Splash to keep it kind of keep it coordinated with the cardstock? So you guys let me know what color, leave me a comment, let me know what color you think is going to look the best on there. Then while you're doing that, I'm going to grab a piece here that's 3 3/4 by 5. I've also got from the Stylish Shapes dies. You guys, if you watch my videos, you know these are like my go-to. I love these dies. So these are still in the annual catalog, and they are my go-to. So I've got 2 circles cut out, Pretty in Pink and Berry Burst. And then I've got a square out of Summer Splash and a white banner. Okay, I'm waiting for those comments to come, you guys. Let me know what color ribbon you want. And the next question I have for you is we are going to do a little bit of fancying up first, but in the end, we're going to end up with something like this. So if that helps you with your color choice, we're either going to use Berry Burst as the circle, or we can tie it in and do Pretty in Pink with the circle. So does that help you out? Let me see what you guys think of that one. In the meantime, what we are going to do for sure is stamp on top of this little square. I'm just grabbing a piece of grid paper here. I'm actually going to fold it in half and make it smaller. Okay, so on this grid paper, we're going to stamp some flowers. And we're going to use Country Flower stamp set for this floral image. And then we're going to use Country Birdhouse using some of the sentiments. So I love this happy birthday, and I love this hoping you have the best day ever. All right. So let's go ahead first. Looks like you guys are pretty quiet there in the comments. So Sue says pink for both, pink circle and pink ribbon. And Anita and Carol are voting for Summer Splash ribbon. So we'll just see if any more comments come in while I stamp this. So as I mentioned, Country Flowers, floral image. The reason my stamp is so black is because I used it many, many times with Stays On ink. And so it does get discolored, but it stamps just the same. So don't worry if your stamp gets looking like that. It just means that you've showed it lots of love. Okay, so we're going to stamp our flowers kind of like in from the corners across, just like that. Okay. There we have our circle. Doesn't that look fun? I love stamping tone on tone. Okay, you guys, here comes the final here. Let's see what the votes were at. So it looks like Summer Splash ribbon won. So what we're going to do for this one is we're going to wrap it around here. They want a little bit hanging off the side. Like this. And then we'll just go ahead and cut that off. I seem to have some dimensional stuck on there. Surprise, surprise. Okay, so there is our ribbon off to the side like that. And then what I think we're going to, oh, actually, I'm getting ahead of myself once again. So I didn't have very many votes for the circle. Just Sue has commented that Pretty in Pink. So we're going to go with Pretty in Pink. We're going to stick this one in here, but we need to attach it to one side of the card. So for me, it makes sense to attach it over here on the left. So I'm going to take the circle, and on half of it, I'm going to put adhesive. Okay, and then we'll hold it closed, making sure I have the right half over there on the left. And then I'm going to center this circle on our fold. So it's going to open just like that. So our ribbon across like this. And then all we need to do is put a little bit of tear tape underneath here to hold that in place. Now you don't have to do that. You could always just use dimensionals, but for this card, because of the way it opens, I'm going to put just a little tear and tape here. Oh gosh, I can't get that off of there tonight. There we go. And then just tick that down like that. I'm not going to put it on the back. You can, of course, if you want to, but I'm not going to for this one. So we've got that. Now we're going to take our stamped square and we're going to layer that up on top like that. Oh my gosh, you guys are going to laugh. I meant to do something. You'll see in a minute when we get done this card and I show you my other one. I had something different planned and I end up doing exactly the same thing. So you'll see what I mean. But anyway. All right, so we're going to stick this centered over our circle like that. And then where did our banner go? Here's our banner. So on that one, I'm going to stamp Happy Birthday in black. So using my tuxedo, I'm going to stamp black like that. I'm not going to close that because we're going to do a little bit more stamping. And I'm going to put this one on dimensionals as well. Pop that up. Now this would also make like a really great card for an anniversary a wedding. You could change up the sentiment and use this card for anything because the paper is just so pretty. Don't you guys think? All right, so there's the front of the card. We're almost done, but I want to stamp something on the inside. So remember I had that 3 3/4 by 5. I'm going to grab my Summer Splash ink again. And we're just going to stamp some flowers in the corners. Okay, just like that. And then that other sentiment that I love, we're going to stamp that in the center. And so remember that says, hoping you have the best day ever. And it comes from the Country Birdhouse stamp set. So the flowers are country flowers and the sentiments are Country Birdhouse. Okay, just so you guys remember that. I have got quite a mess. So now I'm going to go ahead and attach that inside. So you want to open your card and just center it in between the score lines. I lost the word. Is that fun? And then here it goes closed. And then of course we can tie a pretty little bow over here. Do that. And then we're going to add some bling. And then I'm going to show you my other card and tell you about my little blooper that I didn't even realize until I looked over to the side here. Okay, so there's a pretty little bow. And then for embellishments, I wanted to use the iridescent, and I just had them sitting right here somewhere. Well, maybe we're gonna have to, oh, there they are. I was gonna say, maybe we have to switch them up. We're gonna use the iridescent faceted gems because, well, quite honestly, because they're my favorite. They're so sparkly. So we're gonna use these and we're gonna add them to our Summer Splash square. Just like that. Isn't that a fun card, you guys? Look at that. And look at the sparkle on those gems. Oh my gosh, I just love them. Okay, so here's what's funny. I made this card in my mystery stamping with my team. And when I was doing this, planning to do this live tonight, my intention was to reverse the designer series paper. And the whole time I was making it, I was like, oh yeah, that looks so cool. I did it. I reversed it. Well, no, I didn't. It's exactly the same. So I was hoping to see what it looked like with the floral here and the green patterns here, the Summer Splash patterns. Anyway, it didn't end up that way. We have two the same, but that's with Pretty Peacock Circle as opposed to the Pretty in Pink. Inside is exactly the same. So there we have it. There's tonight's card. I hope that you guys liked it and enjoyed the video. If you're watching over on Facebook, be sure to follow me if you haven't already. And on YouTube, if you're not already a subscriber and you enjoyed today's video, please hit subscribe. And if you click on that little bell, it'll also notify you every time I go live. So speaking of that, I have something super exciting. I am super excited about this. I've been working on it for weeks now, and I'm excited to announce that starting July 1st, every night for 22 nights, so July 1st to 22nd at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, I am going to be live here on YouTube and Facebook to do a sketch card with you. So in the catalog, if you flip to page 22, there are 22 card sketches in the bottom left-hand page. I'm going to go live every day showcasing one of those sketches each day. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm excited to stamp with you every day for 22 days. That's going to be super awesome. So join me live at 7 p.m. Mountain Time if you can. And if you can't, the replays will be there, of course. Now, what the really fun part is, if you're on my email list, I'm going to email out a password ahead of time. And that password will give you access to my resource library where all 22 tutorials are going to be there for you to download. So each day, a new one is going to be added. And you'll have access to download all of those tutorials with the measurements, with the sketch picture, the card picture, all of the things. Does that sound fun? What do you guys think? I'm excited. So yeah, so make sure you're on my email list. The link is in the comments if you aren't. And I'm so excited. I can't wait for Monday because I want to stamp with you every day for 22 days. All right, so that's all I have for today. Lots going on, lots of classes, lots of clubs, lots of fun coming. We're going to kick off summer with a bang, and we're going to do lots of stamping. We're going to have a lot of fun this summer. So I hope to see you on Monday, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, for sketch number 1. And until then, have a wonderful weekend for all of my Canadian friends. Happy Canada Day. I hope you have an amazing long weekend, and I hope the weather cooperates. I hope we have some sunshine here in Saskatchewan and everywhere else in Canada. So let's celebrate, hopefully in some sunshine. All right, everybody. Thanks so much, and I will be back Monday evening. Cheers.